Salam everyone, it's the weekend today and this is the first kind of few days where it has been super cloudy, and it's the first day that it rained, so it's really kind of strange to wake up and have like a wet ground. I haven't heard the rain. I felt like a few drops last night when we were like waiting outside and walking to dinner and stuff like that. But it rained and it's really exciting because it hasn't really rained at all for the past few months. This morning it's so still. There's hardly any wind. The ocean is like mirror flat, which I haven't seen in a long time. So either it's the calm before the storm or the storm has passed. We'll see. Clouds are absolutely incredible. And I'm loving it right now. And also we can now eat our mangoes without worrying. So for some reason in Madagascar it's not good to eat mangoes before the rain, so it's usually they only eat mangoes after the rain. We haven't been sticking to that because we love mangoes too much, but yeah, apparently that is a thing. Maybe not here because I've seen people eat mangoes, but I know some places in Madagascar they don't eat mangoes before the rains. So I'm going to have to go quick and go buy some more mangoes because they're going to go quick. It's been really nice this week. I've been going into the village a few times to get some bits and bobs to eat. My favourite thing to eat is peanut brittle, which is peanuts in this kind of sugary substance, and it hardens and it's just really yummy and sugary. And I've also been getting samosas and boku from the samosa and boku lady. She comes up to our dive area every day between dives and sells samosas and boku. A little round muffiny kind of balls with chocolate in the middle, and they taste so good, and her fish samosas are nice as well. So this morning it's pretty cold, but now the sun is coming up. You can really feel the heat. But yesterday it was like completely covered in cloud, but like a layer of clouds, so the sun wasn't coming through. So it was really cold, and it felt like it was 5 o'clock the whole day, which didn't help yesterday because yesterday we had our first night dive. Well, my first night dive and our first night dive here, and it was so cool. I didn't take my GoPro because I didn't know what we'd be able to see. So a few weeks ago I did a night snorkel, and this was 10 times cooler because you're down there for longer, and I got to see loads of lobsters, lots of shrimp, lots of cool fish. The Moorish idols, they usually have a streak of yellow on them, but they cover it in a kind of brown mucus, so it's kind of like their PJs or pajamas. I also saw this weird, I think it was a sponge crab / lobster, I'm not sure it was, but it looked like a piece of sponge moving across the reef, which was kind of weird because sponge doesn't move. I also saw some lionfish and some other fish that I can't really remember what they're called. I'm still trying to learn some fish. We go on fun dives, and we paired with a fish person. So when we learnt science, we did fish teams and benthic teams. I'm part of the benthic team, so we're paired with a fishy, and we go around and we point at coral and they point at fish, and it's working out really nicely learning that way instead of in like just learning the names, which is what they had to do. They had to learn 150 different fish species, which is crazy, which was what I would have done if I had longer here, because it's kind of cool to know all the fish in the sea. Well, most of, because there are still fish that we don't know that pop up every now and again. There's still this one fish that everyone's trying to find out what it is. It's kind of funny. But this is my last weekend, and that's crazy because next weekend we'll be in a car for 8 to 10 hours depending on how crazy the roads are going to be. If it rains, like properly storms, it might be even harder. the past few days have been very, very stormy. We've had another storm come through which interrupted our dives. So the past 2 days we haven't been diving. Instead, we have been doing other things that will take up our time because we can't dive. And we went boku making. And boku are the little kind of round cake donut things with chocolate in the middle, and they taste so, so good. Whenever the samosa boku woman comes, it's like the best time of the day ever because it's just so yummy. Anyway, we went and learned how to make them, and I'm really excited because now I'm going to go make those when I get home.
We're finally making the boku! What was all?
So unfortunately there's no more diving, which is really, really sad, but I did get a lot of dives in the past 6 weeks, which is good. It has been really, really cold here in Madagascar, well, cold for me, so I've been going to sleep with a sheet, and I have been so, so cold. I've been woken up freezing, and I've had to wear my jumper, put a towel on me to stay warm. I went and got a spare blanket, fleecy thing, which is good because I don't have anything else, so hopefully I will be warmer, but it's so strange to be cold. The wind is crazy, it's always windy now, and it's always been windy anyway, but now it's a cold wind, and the sea is cold, and the sea is grey, like you can see the sediment in the sea. It's really weird, but it's sad to end it like this. At least today the clouds have gone, so it's nice and warm and hot, but it hasn't been for the past few days.
Okay, I'm ready for sushi. Let's not do that.
This is the best thing ever!